Hi, Capricorns. This is Genevieve with Belladonna and Moonbeams. How are y'all doing? I am doing really well. This is the reading for the week of December 28th, 2020 to January 3rd, 2021. And for many of y'all, happy birthday. Either it's happened or it's happening. I happen to know that one of my favorite Capricorns is going to have a birthday on Saturday. Hopefully she's listening to this and I can say happy birthday, sweetie. Okay, so with that said, we're not going to wake up on Friday morning, which is January 1st, and everything's going to be perfect. COVID will still be here. We're still going to have some decisions to make about the vaccine. We just have choices. And life is changing. I mean, we entered the age of Aquarius. And I believe that the reason that this has been such a tough year is that we needed to have all these things happen so that we would be open to the good changes that are going to take place. I think we were so caught up with material things and what we had and eating out and doing blah, 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 that we were losing sight of what mattered, which were the people in our lives. So, without further ado, we're going to do our reading. The first card you get is the Hermit. And that says, Capricorns, that you need to take time to go inside and to figure out what your answers are. That could be grounding, meditation, yoga. All of the above can help you find your answers. Get in touch with your spirit guides. Get in touch with your archangels. Find those answers deep within you. They are there. But I think you've been glossing over them because you're afraid to feel. And I know I get that way. That shadow work of getting to those feelings is tough. But it's time. It's time to do the healing so that we can move on to the future. Furthermore, next to it, we even get that taking that time to think. This card, back in the day, wars were much smaller affairs than what we think of. It might be like 50 people were a war. And after a war, the knights would come back and they would meditate upon what had happened. And see, he's got the 4 swords above him and 1 below him, protecting him. They are there for him. And while he's laying there, he's thinking, well, I could have done this better. I did really good at this. Next time I'm going to do it this way. He's evaluating. So as you're getting to know yourself, do your evaluations. That doesn't mean to be hard on yourself. It just means to evaluate. And then we get the 2 of Wands. This card is about travel. So there's going to be some travel coming up. That could be something as simple. I live in Oklahoma City, so that could be something as simple as traveling to Tulsa or Lawton or wherever, or going to Arkansas. But there's going to be some travel in your life coming up. Now, the next card we get is the Wheel of Fortune. It's reversed, so we're going to turn that right side up. What this card is saying, I believe because it was upside down, that it means that you're going to have good fortune, but it's slow. It's slow coming. It's not going to happen overnight. Also, this card next to it with the Wheel of Fortune says that there's somebody in your life that is not what they seem. They're kind of sneaky and underhanded. They're not on your side. And you need to be looking and figuring out who this person is. Because this person is not doing you any favors, even though you think they are. The next card we get is the Devil reversed. Turn it over. The Devil is about finding out what's holding us back. It's also can be about addictions. Mine has been about chocolate. I'm doing way, way better. I told you about the spell I did on the chocolate and on the chicken. On the chocolate, it didn't quite break it, but it slowed it down. I mean, I have a bag of chocolate in my house right now, and I've been partitioning it out. So I'm not saying it's perfect, because I did spend 150 calories on that today, but I didn't spend 1,500 calories on it. And that's a big improvement. And chicken, it's kind of gross now. So that one really worked, but that wasn't as big an addiction. And because it's upside down, I don't think your addiction is that horrible, but there's something in your life that you need to look at and say, no, I don't need this. It's not serving me. It's no longer doing good for me. And next to that, we get the Three of Hearts. So once again, turn it over. This addiction makes you sad. You feel like it's holding you back. And it is holding you back, really. But you feel like it's insurmountable and you feel like you're worthless and a failure because of it. You are not. This is just one little thing holding you back, and you can get it fixed. And here's something I'm going to offer right now, which I did not know. If you're a Capricorn, and you have to prove to me you're a Capricorn, because obviously people might say that if they're not a Capricorn, I will help you with this. I'll do a short 3-card pull for a private reading with you. But you'll have to send me a text about it. Maybe a picture of your driver's license with your birthday on it. Ultimately, this is upside down too. This is about being a self-made woman, about getting the promotion, getting the job, getting something. And because it was upside down, I don't think it's happening quite yet, but this is coming to you. So, and if you're in business for yourself, your business is just going to keep growing. And this also is strength. And it was upside down. And this card says you're going to have to overcome some obstacles, and you have the strength within you to overcome those obstacles. You're going to be fine. So y'all, if you want to do a private reading outside of being a Capricorn, send me a text to 405-512-9400. If you are a Capricorn, send me a text to 405-512-9400 with a picture of your driver's license. And that way I'll know you really are a Capricorn or something. Something that proves you're a Capricorn. And also send me a text to 405-512-9400 with your yes and no questions, because on January 5th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a YouTube Live. And I'm going to answer your questions. If you can't drop in that day, go ahead and send them to me now so that you can be entered into this drawing I'm going to have where you get a free reading with me. Lots of free readings going around. And so finally, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss another reading again.